How's it guys? Welcome to another episode of the Hectare Homesteader. In today's video we're showing you our water filtration system, giving you a bit of a rundown of the different elements that's contained in the system. This system is good for your bore, well or tank water like we are on. So hopefully you'll find some value out of this video. So we've got our water line coming in there, got a shadow valve, inline filter. That's a coarse inline filter. It's just got a little sieve in there, which is really coarse, to filter the water that's coming from our water tanks. It's coming into the inlet of the pump. That's a multi-stage centrifugal pump, which then from there goes to our pressure switch, which turns the pump on and off depending on the demand. It then tees off to our pressure tank at the bottom. That's a 23 litre capacity pressure tank. They sell them as 60 litres, but effectively it only holds 23 litres of water. That then is connected to our first filter pack. So these are 20-inch jumbo filters. The first filter we have here is a plated 20 micron filter that filters out all the sediment and all the bigger stuff. Then we go into our carbon filter. That is a 5 micron carbon filter, and that takes out all the odors, smells and everything else that could be in your water. Makes it nice and clean. And then this is an optional filter, the last filter in the pack here, which is our polyspun 1 micron filter, and this filter gives you really clean water coming out on the other side. On the end of this whole filter pack we've also got our pressure gauge. This system goes up to 6 bars, just over 80 psi. From there we run it up to our next part, which is our UV filter. Right, so it comes in on our UV filter, goes through to the other side. The UV filter's got two 55 watt lamps in it, UV lamps, and those UV lamps make sure that all the bacteria and everything that's in the water is killed before it goes out and exits the system. We've got our two ballast controllers that's connected to our UV lamps. So the water goes out this line here, goes down, and we've got it teeing off to an outside tap, so that's all clean filtered water, and that goes back to the house. So we've got a few isolations in the system. We can isolate the water supply coming from the tank using that ball valve over there. That's all 32mm connections coming into the pump. Then coming out from our pressure switch, we have a T-piece going down to our pressure tank. And that pressure tank, all that does is really make sure that the system's always got pressure in it. It saves your pump. If you just want a little bit of water in the house, want to wash your hands, wash your face, that sort of stuff, then that pressure tank saves your pump. It doesn't need to start up just to supply that little bit of extra water. It's definitely handy. When we lose power or we've got a power failure, at least we have a little bit of water that's sitting in the system as well. You need a bit of space when you undo the filter package for it to drop down so that you can remove it and service it. So we've got our isolation valves, one isolation valve on that side, one isolation valve on this side, and the output pressure gauge on our output side of the filter pack. So once you've serviced the filter system, you need to purge all the air out of the filters, and to do that you turn the pump on, and once the pump's running you press these buttons. We want to service the UV system. We can close this valve on the output side and close this valve to the inlet side, and that way we can remove the lamps, clean the sleeves, and also work on the filter system, the UV filter system. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more of this content, please consider giving this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Cheers!